All right. What up? What's going on? What's the deal? What's popping, people? What's good? All right, let me check these levels real quick. The deal. Oh shit. Okay, the levels is good. I don't know why my shit is coming out the speaker though. Hold on. Let me fix this for myself. I don't want this shit coming out the speaker. What up? Demand, Robert James, April MC in the building. What's going on? All right, give me 1 second, guys. Let me just fix this thing real quick. Okay. Boom. All right. All right, so what's good, people? What's good? Mr. Lucario, bad boy of the dating game. Hold on, let me turn this shit off. The bad boy of the dating game. We about to get into it. Some people, you know, this is going to be a life-changing video for a lot of people. Okay, because a lot of people, you know, they want to make shit happen in this game, but they feel like, you know, they can't do shit because they're like, well, I'm unattractive. Nobody wants to fuck with me. You know, I'm not good looking. Girls don't want to get with me. All that you guys heard all this shit before. You feel what I'm saying? But before I get into anything else, I got to shout out to everybody who participated in the seminar, in the Zoom seminar, Expectations versus Reality. The seminar was fire. You understand what I'm saying? The shit was fire. Shout out to everybody who, came through. What up, Roy Chess? And yeah, the seminar was fire, man. You guys, man, y'all should have been there. But we did record it. So what's going to happen is that we're gonna have it up next month for sale. We'll have it on the website. We'll have it on the Patreon, and then we will also have it as the Bad Boy membership. So for those who are on the Bad Boy membership, you're gonna be able to get that next month. You feel what I'm saying? Fabian K, what up? I just did a video about that, about the August Alsina and Jada Pickett shit. I just did a video about that. It's on the page. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, that shit is a good thing. I want more people who are, practicing non-monogamy to speak up. You feel what I'm saying? More motherfuckers need to speak up on this shit. Because there's a lot of people who they just don't get it. They don't get it. It's crazy. It's like I'm seeing a lot of comments online about it, and I'm just very disappointed at all the ignorance. You understand? But hey, some people just don't get shit. I get it. It just is what it is. They are how they are, and they just need to learn certain things. Maybe if they open their mind a little bit, then they will have a different, perspective. You feel what I'm saying? What up, D Weez? What's going on, bro? What's popping? So yeah, so shout out to everybody who was on the seminar. The seminar was on point. It was awesome. Wait, April, you said Will Smith is denying it? Please. Now they're trying to do damage control. Fuck out of here. Yeah, listen. They just need to fucking admit it. Be like, listen, man, this is what we do. Fuck all that shit, man. Live your truth, Man. You said I'm the only kind of YouTube consistently on time. What up, Chris? Was good. Big Stain in the building. Joseph, you said they trying to do damage control, man. Fuck all of that, man. Listen, shout out to August Alsina. He did a good thing. Let these motherfuckers know what it is. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, most people already knew what the fuck was going on, man. Come on. So, Fabi, can you also say that Will Smith is denying it? Please. Look how many pictures you see of Jada Pinkett and August Alsina. You think they was just chilling? You think they was just besties? Come on, people. Come on. You understand? You gotta see what's really going on out here. These motherfuckers is getting down. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But again, because the masses are asses, they have to, downplay the shit. You understand? Because the mainstream is not ready for shit like that. You understand? A lot of the mainstream's not ready for shit like that. So, which is why they got to downplay it, acting like it ain't working. Acting like it's not happening. What up, Broderick? What's going on? Trying to act like shit ain't going down, but it is going down. And I love it. I love every minute of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I wish more motherfuckers would be like, look, man, this is what it is. This is how we do. Because look, there's a lot of couples that get down. You understand? Man, I could tell, how many, look, I could tell you just like, I've had couples approach me where the dude wants me to fuck his wife and shit. You understand what I'm saying? I remember one time I did that, and this guy, he was this motherfucker. I was at dinner with him and his wife. They took me out to dinner and shit. And I'm not saying their names or whatever, so it don't matter. But they took me out to dinner and shit. What up, Afi? Was popping? They took me out to dinner, and I'm sitting next to his wife, and he's sitting next to his wife. So his wife is between me and him, and we're in one of these like semicircle tables. You understand? And so, I got my hand on his wife's leg. I got my hand going up her skirt, and then he has his hand going up the other side of her skirt. You feel what I'm saying? And so long story short, of course, me and him banged the shit out of his wife. You understand what I'm saying? But it was funny because I remember the dude was he was trying to we were in the elevator and up to their hotel room, and his wife was like getting all touchy-feely with me in the elevator, and this motherfucker was trying to take pictures. I said, bro, I said, hold on. I said, my nigga, stop. Like, cut that shit off. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be taking all these fucking pictures of me with your wife all up on me and shit. Get out of here. You understand what I'm saying? What up, K-Zag and 20 was popping. But what I'm saying is a lot of couples who people would think are monogamous, who they indulge in some other shit. So sometimes you have couples who are in an open relationship. You have some couples who are swingers, some couples who are just like polyamorous or whatever. But you have some couples who wouldn't consider themselves, open or whatever, but they still will do shit on the side from time to time. Chris Z, you said, do I like the situation because it validates your open relationship? No, it's not about validating my open relationship. It's about bringing more awareness to shit. Because see, this is what you got to understand. I like when things have more awareness to it, or there's more awareness brought to shit. This is why I always get on the whole thing about women and body counts and women fucking and women being super slutty, because more dudes need to understand how much chicks like sex. Because in the public or in the mainstream or whatever, there's a lot of guys who think that women don't like sex like that, or women, are at home fucking just like reading the Bible all day. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, no, these chicks is getting down. So whenever there's, and just understanding that women love attention. So when that Aisha Curry shit came out, I was like, I'm loving this. When fucking Boris Kojo, however you say his name is, when him and his wife had that situation, I'm like, I'm loving this. You understand what I'm saying? I was like, I'm loving this. We need more. We need more of this real shit. You understand? When a motherfucker gets into a what I'm talking, when a dude is in a monogamous relationship and he cheats on his wife or his wife cheats on him, I low-key love that shit. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. You know why? Because it's showing the reality. It's showing the realness. Where all these people try to act like, oh, everything is sugar and spice, and oh, well, if you really love somebody, you would never cheat on them. Bullshit. You know why they're cheating? Because it's natural for them to want to fuck with other people. That's the truth. Exactly, K. Zaggins. Poly relationships are really the natural relationships, not monogamy. Exactly. Like, polyamorous relationships been here way before monogamy. See, monogamy is here to help beta males. You understand what I'm saying? That's what monogamy is here for. Monogamy is a beta male's best friend, so he can get a chance to get some pussy. You understand what I'm saying? That's what that's about. That's what that's about. Make sure you guys hit the like button, get them likes up. Yeah, that's what that's about. It's a beta male's chance to get some pussy. Fabian K, that's what I'm saying. There's all these pictures of them all hugged up and shit. Come on. And it's funny because I was watching that video and I'm gonna get to that in a minute, Chris. And the people were like, oh, but he didn't say that they were sexual. He just said that they had a relationship where it wasn't sexual. Bullshit. You really think August Alsina and Jada Pinkett was just chilling and not having sex? Fuck out of here. You understand what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. So Chris Paul, you said women should be monogamous, men can be poly. Oh my God, you guys are so funny, man. You guys are so funny. Oh my God. You guys are so funny. Why, Chris Paul? Why? Oh. See, this is the thing. You do have poly relationships where it's a thing where, let's say, for example, the guy can have he could have a girlfriend, right? And let's say he goes out and messes with other women and she may only deal with him. You understand? There are situations like that, right? But the thing is that it really has to be her really wanting to do that. You understand what I'm saying? Like it has to be within her to really want to make that happen for that to really play out smoothly. You understand what I'm saying? Because in most cases, trust and believe she's gonna want some dick. She's gonna want some new dick. Trust and believe she's gonna want some new dick. She ain't gonna be sitting there seeing you going out all the time and just being at home knitting a sweater while you out there fucking. You understand what I'm saying? She's gonna want some new dick. Secret Shorty said Muslim men and African cultures have multiple wives, but women are supposed to be loyal to the one man. Says who? Well, yeah, she can be loyal. I'm talking about sex, though. You understand? Fucking ain't got nothing to do with the chick being loyal. You understand what I'm saying? Loyal means you fucking with me all around. You understand what I'm saying? But if you want to go out and fuck some dude for 7 minutes, go right ahead. You understand what I'm saying? Like, who gives a fuck? Like, y'all motherfuckers, y'all be so concerned with sex, it's ridiculous. But understand that women like varieties of dick too. Real talk. But see, me, and I talked about this before in a video a while ago, because people ask me, they say, okay, so you're in an open relationship, you have a girlfriend, you have a wife, and your girlfriend and wife can still hook up with other guys or whatever, right? And they're like, well, wouldn't you just want it to be you and you have a bunch of women and they're only fucking with you? And my answer to that is hell no. Hell fucking no. And most dudes, truthfully, most dudes can't even handle that shit. I'm going to tell you now, most guys cannot handle being with multiple women who are just with them sexually. You can't handle that. Now, honestly, I think at this point in my life, I could handle that, but I don't want to have to do all that work. It's a lot of work. And what I mean by work is not just work in a sexual sense. What I mean is this, Fabian K. You said, why not? Okay, Fabian K., think about it this way. Let's say you have one girlfriend, right? Let's say you have one girlfriend. Now, let's say that girl is feeling emotional today, right? Now she's crying. She's being real emotional. She wants to be all up on you, all touchy, touchy-feely. You just trying to watch the game, Fabian K. You just trying to chill, but your girl, she's feeling emotional and she's having her female things going on, right? And you're kind of like, God, I'm annoyed. I just want this girl to leave me alone for a second. I'm trying to watch the game and shit. You feel what I'm saying? So now, picture that times 3 or 4. Think about that. Now imagine you living with all these women. Picture that times 3 or 4. Let's say you got 4 chicks you living with, and they all PMSing. You want to deal with that? You see what I'm saying? Do you want to deal with that? You understand? That's what guys don't understand. Y'all be thinking just about the sex part and having the chick to yourself because you don't want no other motherfuckers. No. Okay, I'll put it like this. If you ever, some of y'all probably have kids, so y'all probably know what I'm about to say or can relate to this. If you have kids or if you ever go to your, let's say, brothers or sisters or cousin's house and they have kids, right? What you'll notice that they'll do is let's say they got 3 kids. And what they'll do is they'll probably sit them in front of the TV or tell them to play some video games so that they can get a break from dealing with their goddamn kids. You understand what I'm saying? They're like, yo, go watch TV. Go in your room and play video games. Right? Because that's going to distract the kids. And so the kids don't got to fuck with the parent. You understand what I'm saying? So the parent can breathe. It's the same concept when you're dealing with multiple women. You listen, the other dudes are a distraction so you can breathe. You understand what I'm saying? And it don't matter how tight your game is. It don't matter, how much of a Mac or whatever you think you are. When you're dealing with women, you have to take everything that comes with that. So that means all of her emotional turmoil and the PMS and the fucking, all that energy. Exactly. Hamid you said that's why they say getting women is like a job. You have to be able to manage. Exactly. So when dudes be thinking, oh yeah, I would just want like 3 or 4 girls to myself. Nigga, can you handle one girl to yourself? Most dudes can't. You understand what I'm saying? That's the funny part. I hear guys will be like, yeah, I would just want it to be like me and 4 chicks. I'm like, nigga, can you handle one girl? You understand? Can you handle one girl? You talking about 3? Now, if you can handle 3, then yeah, you good, right? I personally don't feel like putting in all that energy. I just don't. You understand what I'm saying? I just don't. So I like the energy to be spread around. You understand? Jay Smith, you said Will needs to just post a tweet saying me and Jada have an understanding in our relationship. Yes, I gave him my blessing. If you have anything to say, fuck you. Real talk. I agree. You understand what I'm saying? But of course, they're not going to do that because they're in the media. They don't want to fuck their money up. They're scared that if they do that, then it's going to fuck their money up. Exactly, Johnny Guy. He said those guys wanting to have multiple women haven't even been in a relationship with one woman yet. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, have you been in a long-term relationship with one woman and have been able to maintain her for a long period of time? If you have not, the fuck you trying to get 3 or 4 girls? You understand what I'm saying? Like, what are you trying to do here? Guys, make sure you get the likes up. Make sure you guys donate to the show. Make sure you guys donate to the show. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. You feel what I'm saying? Get that shit cracking. I only see 33 likes. So we got like over 100 people watching so far, I think. Right. Man. But man, Hamed, you says plus if chicks you're dealing with only fucking with you, now you got to teach them game on how to fuck with multiple dudes. So you got to give her more attention than you need to. Well, that's the thing too. You see, and that's another thing. It's not. See, guys, y'all be thinking y'all just be thinking about sex. Y'all be thinking, shit is simple. Like, oh, she's my girl, so everything is set it and forget it. No, it's a 24-hour motherfucking job. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, no time off. What up, AT? What's poppin', bro? Ace, you said you're not worried about going to hell afterwards. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You want some biblical shit or something? What are you talking about? I think you're talking about going to hell after. Hilarious. But let's get to the topic real quick. So I titled the show "Being Unattractive is a Choice." Okay? Being unattractive is a choice. Now, I already could hear some people in their minds who's going to be watching the playback. They're going to be like, that's bullshit, Mr. Lucario. That's bullshit, nigga. Fuck out of here. They're going to be like, come on, Mr. Lucario, you don't understand. Just because you look good, just because you're perfect, just because you have no flaws, right? Just because you're like super sexually attractive, just because every woman and their mama want you, just because you're so awesome and intelligent, just because you are that dude, just because you're so fucking sexy and all these things, doesn't mean that, we can relate to you, Mr. Lucario. But this is what I want you guys to understand. You said you're gonna make the black pill dudes with this black pill dudes mad at this. Nah, I'm saying, man. Look, being unattractive is a choice. What does that mean? That means that you actually have the power to be attractive. This is what game is about. You feel what I'm saying? This is what game is about. Because there's so many ways, especially for you as a man, when it comes to attracting women, for you to be attractive. Because as soon as you say attractive, dudes just think about looks. That's all. That's the first. Oh, well, I don't look good, so I can't be attractive. Conversation's done. I'm out of here. That's all they thinking about. You understand? But what you have to understand is that if you are unattractive, right? You are choosing to be unattractive. See, and this is the funny part. This shit starts in your mind. So you're choosing already to be unattractive based off your thoughts. Just based off your thoughts. You understand? Dudes be talking about, well, you know, I don't look this way and I don't have a six pack and I'm not 6 foot tall. So I'm not attractive. You already in your mind, you fucking up. You fucking up already in your mind. Right? You already fucking up in your mind. You understand? But see, you have to, in your own mind, believe that you're attractive. Or also you can believe that you can become attractive if right at this moment you don't think you're attractive. At least if you believe you can be more attractive, that's better than nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Aces, what'd you ask me? You quote two, you said attraction and lust ain't the same thing, Lucario. Lust is just strictly sexual. And so why don't you become sexually attractive? It's the same shit. You still have a choice to be sexually attractive so that women will lust you. You understand? So every day you're making a choice whether or not you want to be attractive or not. You understand? Exactly, Johnny. Gat attractiveness transcends just physical appearance. But dudes, again, they don't understand this. They never get this because they never actually dealt with women in real life. They don't want to deal with women, period, in real life. They always, are looking at goofy ass videos of niggas who don't get girls telling you how to get girls. You understand? But the thing is, you have to understand that you're making a choice whether or not you want to be attractive. Because let's go off the physical first, since everybody, loves to talk about that. Right? You can go to the gym, making a choice to go to the gym. Make a choice to, make sure your teeth are on point. Right? Making sure that you do something about your skin, right? Making sure that you shape your shit up. Making sure that you're wearing clothes that fit, that look good on you, right? We just on the looks and appearance at this point. Right? So a lot of dudes, what they'll do is they won't work out, right? Their teeth is all fucked up. They don't take care of their skin. They don't take care of the way they dress. They're all dressed all bummy and all over, So I'm like, you're making a choice to do that. You could change all that shit. Could change all that shit. You said facing him, I said it's over because you have a negative conthol tilt. Let me stop. I'm not fucking with facing LMS, man. God bless that guy. Jesus Christ. Man. Kelly N.O., you said I'm throwing nonsense out the window. What the hell are you talking about? Right? So that's just off the physical. Now, you can choose to be a guy whose behavior is attractive, right? Work on your conversation skills. Work on your confidence, right? Work on how you interact with women. Work on how you feel about yourself. You understand? Like, all these things can be worked on, but nobody wants to work on this shit. So when you're not working on those things, you're choosing to be unattractive. You understand what I'm saying? You're choosing to be unattractive. You understand? Leo Jetson said, how many guys out there taking consistent action to meet women, though I doubt many guys getting used to the initial discomfort of cold approach. Facts. Man. Shit is crazy. Secret Sean, he said the black pill guys think those things don't work. These guys, they're funny. These guys are funny. They're funny. But again, this shit is a choice. Now, is one thing, see, and this is the thing. Certain things is going to be harder for certain people. Like, let's say you got into some accident and then you was disfigured. You understand what I'm saying? So physically, you know, most people would say, damn, you know, they'll look at you like this guy or this person's unattractive because they're physically disfigured or whatever like that. You understand what I'm saying? But even then, right? There's so many other things you can work on to be attractive. Because see, one of the biggest things that are unattractive are people who, you know, are always feeling sorry for themselves. You understand? Always feeling sorry for themselves. And then people want to get away from those type of people because they don't want to deal with those. So instead of attracting people, you're repelling people because you're walking around depressed all the time, feeling sorry for yourself, thinking you ain't shit, all that other stuff. People's like, oh my God, man, like, fuck. You understand? See, on YouTube and the motherfuckers be talking that shit, people watch it because it's entertaining. And for some people, it makes them feel better about themselves when they see somebody who has extreme low self-esteem. Because they're looking at this person like, damn, well, at least I'm not that motherfucker. Right? But, you know, man. John Michael, what are you talking about? He said, Lucario, women are born with value and men have to create the value. No, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? We all have value to bring. You feel what I'm saying? King Leaky said, Lucario, why are men saying Will Smith isn't a real man because he allows his wife to be ducked by other women? I guess you mean fucked. Because these guys... Listen. Understand this. You don't get wet by the word water. Okay, I'm going to say this again. I'm going to explain my point. You don't get wet by the word water. What does that mean, Mr. Lucario? That means the labels of things don't really mean shit. It's really the thing that's happening. The label don't mean nothing. It's the thing that's happening. So, by that logic, by saying Will Smith isn't a real man because he allows his wife to get fucked by the men, that means that we're all not real men because we allow the chicks we're fucking to fuck other dudes when we're dating them, or technically allow, right? So, if I'm dating a chick and we're not boyfriend and girlfriend, and I'm fucking her, and if she tomorrow fucks another guy, guess what? The chick I'm with is fucking another guy. It don't matter if you label it girlfriend, wife, fuck buddy. The action is still happening. The act is still happening. For example, you would probably not eat shit, but if I put the shit in a pie, in like a pie bowl or whatever, and I call it a shit pie, or I call it a pie, you can't eat that shit and be like, well, it's different because it's a pie now. Well, because it's a shit pie, I can eat it because it's a pie. No, you're still eating shit. You understand what I'm saying? You're still doing the thing. So if you're fucking a girl and she's fucking another guy before or after you, you're still fucking a girl who's fucking other guys. So it don't matter if it's your girlfriend, fuck buddy, or wife. You're fucking a woman who's fucking other guys. See, the label doesn't matter. You can call it, well, we're boyfriend and girlfriend now, we're monogamous. It don't matter. The action is still the same. The action's still the same. This is what dudes don't get. You understand? You quote to you says, so we don't know she's banging other dudes because we don't see it. If we don't want to know she's sleeping around. Well, that's just living in an illusion. What up, Kelly Moore was popping? Why would you want to live in an illusion? For what? You understand? You know this is happening. You don't need to see it. You know it's happening. If you want to ignore it and pretend it's not happening for your own ego and to feel good about yourself, that's fine, but it's still happening. You understand? Listen, whenever you are not with your girl or any girl you're dealing with, at that moment, she could be fucking some other dude. You understand? So if there's a girl you like right now that you've been dating, right? If you're not right in front of her right now, she could be sucking dick. You understand what I'm saying? Even your girlfriend. This could be your girlfriend you've been with for years. Where's your girlfriend at right now? Your girlfriend could literally be under this table sucking my dick. You don't know if she ain't in front of you. But see, it's the illusion of control that people want, especially men. Men have this illusion of they want to control the shit. You can't control the shit. You can only manage and influence. You understand? You can only manage and influence. So to worry about all that shit is really irrelevant. Now, if you're in a long-term relationship, y'all monogamous, and she cheating on you, get rid of her. Because that was a promise y'all made to each other. You ain't fucking nobody else. I ain't fucking nobody else. You fuck somebody else. We gotta handle that. You understand? Exactly, because like you said, men have fragile egos. Men's insecurities revolve around sex directly or indirectly. Those are facts. You understand what I'm saying? Facts. Like, for most dudes, listen, most dudes, it kills them. Forget a girl who's their girlfriend. Forget a girl who's their girlfriend or wife. It kills them to know a woman they're just fucking with. It could be a fuck buddy. It could be a girl that just dating or whatever that they really like. It kills them to forget knowing. It kills them to even think that their chick might be fucking, the chick is fucking another dude. Right? Now, if they know that shit, oh shit. It's niggas be like, so is he better than me? Is he better than me? Does he got a bigger dick? You understand? Niggas, they can't take it. They can't take it. You understand? You said, I think the big reason is we don't want women to compare how good the sexual interaction is better with other men. It hurts. Why? Why do you care? You understand? Why do you care? Why do you care? This is what I'm saying. April, you said you say yes. Oh my goodness. Wait, so April, the guy you were smashing the other night, he's bigger than me? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying, April? You know, I can't take it. My ego can't take it. Yes, he was bigger than me, April. Oh shit, that's fucked up. See, April MC said the guy she was smashing the other night was bigger than me. That's fucked up. I'm about to cry. I'm serious. I'm That's crazy. That's crazy. You know, it's not right. You understand? Because look, April, you're supposed to. Aaron B said she was smashing him. Oh man, hilarious! Shout out to my dude Unplugged Fitness was popping. Oh my god, that's crazy, man. He said, if a guy is silly enough to ask such a ridiculous question, I will give an equally ridiculous answer. Oh, man. Joe K, you said, do I sell my products separately or is it only for members? I have products that are separately sold, and then I have products that's just on a membership. So it's two different things. So if you go to MrLucario.com and go on the store page, you can see all the products that I sell separately. And if you go to badboymembership.com, you see all the products on the membership. You understand? It's crazy. Guys, get the likes up. We only got 64 likes. We need at least 1,000 likes. We need at least 1,000 likes. Hold on, let me see something. We need at least 1,000 likes, people. You feel what I'm saying? You quote too. You said that I have no clothing merch. Yeah, we got some merchandise coming out. You know what I'm saying? Actually, let me show y'all on the screen. I should have put the fucking. Why did I not put the link? I'm gonna put the link after I'm done on this thing. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on one second. Yeah, April, you can put the Cash App. Hold on, you can put the Cash App on there. You definitely put the Cash App. Hold on, let me get my dude. I'm gonna get my dude K Zaggin and probably Unplugged Fit on here because they want to spit some game. Hold on. Let me see if I can send you guys the link real quick. Let me see if I can send you out a link real quick. Hold on 1 second. Let me try to send that link real quick. All right. Hold on. Let me see something. All right. Hold on. Okay, so dream. All right. So K Zaggin and Unplugged Fitness. My dude Myron, I sent y'all the link. So if y'all want to join on real quick, let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking. I'll be on here for another maybe hour and 15 minutes or something, if that much. But yeah, so you guys, you could donate by hitting the Cash App, donate by hitting the PayPal, whichever one. Because when you donate, you help out the channel. You feel what I'm saying? And you also help out with the Game Kings documentary, which is coming out soon. You know, once they let the traveling be a little bit easier to do. Because I gotta see, maybe in late July, August, I'm gonna go out there. So me and Miles can finish this goddamn Game Kings documentary up. You feel what I'm saying? Because we wanted that documentary is fire. And I think it's probably like one of the first documentaries like that. Because I know they had some documentaries like about pimping and stuff, but this is more about the, just the game in general. You know what I'm saying? Tan Watt, so you can send any donation you want. You can send any type of donation you want. You know what I'm saying? But maybe we should come out with the Game Kings on Christmas so you could exactly get it as a Christmas gift. You know what I'm saying? We got 81 likes. Let's get it to 100. Oh shit. My nigga, what's going on? Oh, I can't hear you. What's going on? I think you gotta turn on something. Is that me or is that you? I think it's probably with you. It might be your mic or something.
Okay, you guys got me now, right?
Okay, there we go. Yeah,
I had my shit muted. Sorry, bro. What's going on, Lucario? I haven't seen you in a minute, bro. Good to see you, man.
I'm chilling. What you been up to?
Made some upgrades. You know what I mean? New lens on the camera. Nice. Trying to get this studio thing going. I'm trying to run a podcast. I'd actually like to have you on as a guest one time so we could talk about game in New York City, especially with this COVID bullshit.
That's what's up. Yeah,
man. Yeah, I'm running it like once. I'm gonna bring Afi next Monday, and then I'd like to have you on. I had Donovan on. We talked about Miami versus Vegas. Dropped a lot of info there for like guys how to navigate the marketplace, how you game, what to do, what not to do, that type of thing,
right,
and all that. So it was a lot of fun, bro. But yeah, man, it's good to see you, Lucario. It's been a minute, man.
Yeah, man. What you been up to? You been fucking all them chicks in Miami,
bro? Yeah, I went on 3 dates this week. Got closed one. The other two were like one chick was over yesterday, bro. Like, okay, I'm gonna tell a story, man. I always got a story.
Do it. Go in.
So I met this girl off a sugar daddy site, right? Because I don't know if you guys know this about me, but like one of my specialties is running salt daddy game, like basically going on these sites and like not getting fleeced, like treating it like dates or whatever. And if you're high value enough, the girls are gonna be like, all right, fuck it, like this, I can't really. Because girls always fill you out. They think you're a sucker. They're going to try to, I want an allowance, all this shit. But if you go in there like ironclad, like, yo, no, bitch, like this is how it is. They're like, okay. So I met this girl. She came down an hour to see me from like West Palm Beach area. And we went to the bar and I went to get a drink. And like she wouldn't drink. So that was red flag number one. I was like, all right, something's off here. Then she proceeded to tell me a story about how she met up with, she drove 5 hours north to meet up with a dude, like an old dude. And she said, this is guys why you can't listen. You can't believe women, bro. Like she's like, I didn't really like him, but like I went up to his condo and then he made me feel weird. And I just closed my eyes and he did whatever. And it was $2,000 and he gave me $2,000 in the purse. And I'm like, yo, take some fucking accountability, bro. You had sex for money, man. Like, fuck out of here. But like, I was in my head, right? I'm like, but like, as this is going on in my head, I'm like, all right. She's not drinking. She's saying this stupid shit. This is probably going to be a dub, but I'm like, whatever. So I'm like, yo, I'm hungry. I'm going to go back to my place. I'm going to eat. Because here in Miami, they just instituted a new law. No alcohol after 12 a.m. So,
wow.
Yeah, bro. Shit's about to shut down again, bro. So it's fucking terrible. Yeah, bro. And here's actually, as a matter of fact, my boy, Fresh Prince, shout out to him. He has a YouTube channel. We're going to do an episode for the guys on how to run game in Miami during this bullshit with the COVID. Because you can still do stuff, but you got to like know people. You got to do both parties, this type of thing. But we'll break it down for you guys. But anyway, so I'm like, all right, I bring this girl back. I make a move to kiss. She kisses me back, whatever. And then she's like, oh, I'm sorry. I just feel whatever. And like me and Lucario, we've talked about this on the late night streams before. Like, yo, when a girl acts weird like that shit, bro, like just pull back. You know what I mean? So I pull back, let her see if she would initiate. She would initiate a little bit of conversation with me, but like she was still like noticeably like uncomfortable. She was like, sorry, it's not you. It's that fucking guy, whatever. And she was like blame shifting on that guy. And she's like, I should probably go. And she wanted me to say like, nah, stay. And I was like, nah, you probably should go. And she was like, oh, fuck. She's like, oh, fuck. So I was like, yeah. And then she was like, okay, can you like walk me out then? And I was like, yeah, I'll just show you where the elevator's at. So I like walked her out the condo, show her where the elevator's at. And then like, she thought I was going to ride the elevator. I was like, nah. I just like went home. And before she left, she was like, please don't block me. And then because she knows she fucked up, bro. So like, she texts me like 10 minutes later saying, I'm so sorry, I'm so embarrassed, whatever. But the moral of the story is this, guys. If a girl's on some bullshit like that, you don't sit there and try to negotiate desire. You fucking kick her out immediately. Like you don't sit there and try to, because you don't want to put yourself in a situation where clearly this woman doesn't take accountability for her actions, right? Right. So if you're dealing with a chick like that, you don't want to be another person that she's gonna say some bullshit about. You know what I mean? Because she kept saying like, no, it's fine. You keep going. I was like, nah, man, fuck that. Like it's not that serious. So then I was like, then I threw it back on her. I was like, well, you're kind of making me uncomfortable. You're killing my buzz. You know what I mean? You're killing the mood. And when you throw it back on the girl, she's gonna feel stupid, and you always should do that. Like you know, guys keep pushing when she's acting awkward and stuff. Like nah, you throw it back on her, and be like, yo, you're killing the mood. It's all good. Then you pull back. Then she's gonna feel inadequate. That's how you guys got to spin it. And then I did that, and she started to feel like shit, and I was like, cool, you know what I mean? Let her take this L, and then boom, she left. So and then she texted me saying that shit. I'm so sorry, I'm embarrassed, whatever. And I just texted her like, yo, listen. You killed the mood. I'm not interested anymore. Good luck. Boom. You know what I mean? And you got to be willing to kick these chicks to the curb, man, because they will do that dumb shit. And a lot of them don't take accountability, man, especially the younger ones. This 22-year-old girl, you know, she was cute and all, but I'm not going to sit here and like try to fucking, you know, win this over. Like, especially girls like that are clearly like doing some crazy shit to get some money. So fuck that. So that's the moral of the story.
Right. What up, K Zag? What's popping, bro?
What up, K? How we doing, bro? Good to see you, man.
All right. So to your point, because I really want to press, this upon gentlemen, because you said that she was with the other dude that gave her 2 G's to smash, and she said, "I just close my eyes and let him do whatever."
Yep.
So what makes what I'm saying? She can tell the next dude that he just took it. I closed my eyes and he let him do whatever, referring to you, saying I was afraid, I didn't want to do nothing. So that's why, like, when they act like that, it's like, you got to go. Like, nah, hell no.
Yeah, you got to dub it, guys. You got to dub it immediately. And like, I know a lot of guys will sit there and try to push through it. Yo, it's not worth it, bro. It's not worth it. And like, and unfortunately, we live in a society now where like we got this believe all women bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, unfortunately, the system is kind of set up for you to take a L if she was to make an accusation. So you have to protect yourself as a man, especially if you have some shit to lose. Where if a woman starts acting awkward like that, whatever. Like, I knew as soon as I met up with her and she didn't want to drink, I was like, what the fuck? Because when we set up the date, I was like, yo, I'm going to get a couple of vodka sodas, you know, I had a good month, whatever. And she's like, okay, cool. And then when she showed up, she changed her whole demeanor. I was like, all right, I see where this is going. So, so that, you know, so then I just like immediately played it back to my house so I can immediately figure out what the hell the deal was. And then she was on that bullshit. So I kicked her. So you guys got to like, don't sit there and try to negotiate desire with a chick that's like obviously uncomfortable, man. Because like if you do get it, she could wake up the next day and change her mind. And unfortunately, guys, right? Even though she gave you consent at that time, she could still ruin your life and say some stupid shit. So it's not worth it, guys, to get your dick wet for 2 seconds and then end up with some problems later down the road. And me and Lucario have talked about this on stream at late night, but we really want to hammer this home, man.
Yeah.
No, that was just my point. That's it.
Not all pussy is good pussy. Sometimes you gotta let it pass. If the chick is acting funny or shaky or just acting strange, you got to send her home. Like, go home. You know, maybe next week we can do this shit again, but today, no, hell no.
Yeah,
no, real talk. You don't want to, because the thing is, man, like, I'm like on some shit where, you know, especially when it's the first time you're dealing with a girl, you got to make sure that there's 1,000% cooperation on her end, meaning like she's making it extremely obvious that she wants to get down. There's no wavering, there's no wishy-washy shit. She's like ready to make it happen. So then what happens is that, you know, if she does want to make it happen and you make it happen, everything's cool. But if she's like going back and forth and she's kind of wishy-washy, that's dangerous. You feel what I'm saying?
Very. And I just want to add a little thing. So obviously me and John from Modern Life Dating, shout out to him. Like we put out a course last month called Pandemic Pickup, and it's closed now, so I'm not trying to plug it. But the point is that in it, we teach guys how to use like these sugar daddy sites and not be a fucking sucker. Because the thing is, if you know how to use them correctly, you can get really hot girls. Like, you know, the 8s, 9s, the bad chicks are on that site. But there's a certain methodology to do it where she's not going to look at you like a simp, or you enter the sugar daddy / customer frame, which we talked about actually at detail on Donovan's channel. Me, Lucario, and a bunch of the other guys, we talked about how to get the 9s and 10s and retain them and all that other stuff. It's on Donovan's Patreon. I got too hot, guys, so you should sub to that. But the point is that you have to be even more vigilant when you meet girls from sites like that, because they're already cut from a certain type of cloth and they're already exposed to certain things. You know what I mean? So you have to screen them when you meet them. And honestly, what I do a lot of times is I'll do a FaceTime call with them or whatever, just to make sure they're not on some crazy shit. Because like some of these girls are on some bullshit, or worse yet, you know, they'll drug you and rob you, whatever it may be. So you got to like be vigilant yourself. You know what I mean? With some of these girls, especially from these sites, because a lot of these girls are like, you know, escorts on the low, whatever. Me personally, I don't meet with any girl that says any bullshit about, oh, I want to do pay per meet. Like, nah, fuck that. She's an escort. You don't want to deal with girls like that at all. So just some little tips, you know what I mean? But you got to be extra vigilant when you meet on a first date, especially if you get how you sourced her, depending on how you sourced her. So guys, we got 96 likes. We need 4 more likes, people. 4 more likes. Let's get the 4 more likes. Then we can take some calls and see what's popping out here. You feel what I'm saying? So we can take some calls and get it going.
You feel what I mean? What was your thoughts on what I was talking about earlier about the whole yeah, I heard about the whole Will Smith, Jada Pinkett shit, and these guys going crazy.
First and foremost, I saw your video that you did on
right,
and I saw all them goofy ass fucking comments in the comment section. Okay? And trust me, I will be making a drop reading some of them fucking comments. I'm just letting you know, Lucario. I'm gonna do that.
No, do it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna do that shit because it was mad goofy. Like, this is my thing. Because I think Will Smith is backpedaling because he feels embarrassed that it's public. You know what I'm saying? But they've been in an open marriage for years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For a long fucking time. It's just, this is what guys got to understand about open marriages. There are some people who advertise and some people who don't.
Right.
And it's either the man or the woman, they don't want to put it out there because they don't want to hear the ridicule from their friends and family about that type of situation. So they prefer to keep that shit private. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't going to discuss it because I don't want this person. I don't give a fuck about, like, for me, I don't give a fuck about me getting ridiculed. I just don't want the other person to have to go through the bullshit. So that's what a lot of guys got to understand. But, all this shit about, well, he's allowing her. I'm like, she was going to get some new dick anyway. He's not allowing her to do shit. See, guys need to get out of this shit that you give a woman permission to fuck other dudes. That's not what it is.
Right.
Okay? It's just you being a realist and coming to the realization that you yourself are going to want other women. She's going to want other men. So why do all that sneaking shit?
Right, exactly.
Have a discussion about it. Let's set some parameters and some boundaries. A lot of guys think that open relationships are free for all. No, they're not.
Right, exactly.
People sit down and have a discussion about, what's going to happen, and they do shit where it's mutually beneficial. But you got it.
Right. What you think about that whole shit, Myron? What's your thoughts on that shit? Oh, your mic is off. Your mic is off.
Your mic.
I think your mic's still off.
My bad, yo.
Okay, there you go.
Now? Okay.
Yeah, you good.
Sorry about that. I've been muting myself like on purpose, just like it's a habit, so guys don't hear any weird shit. But I just looked it up right now, and yeah, that's pretty funny. She's like super denying, like he ain't give me no permission. I mean, yo, this goes back to like this woke agenda that we got, bro. Like women don't want to, like and this is why so many girls are single. Like this speaks to a deeper problem, and the deeper problem is this: like women want a man, but they don't want to deal with the consequences of being with a man. And what I mean by that is that they sit there and they're like, like, because they're hardwired to look for a guy that's like dominant, a leader, successful, etc. But when that guy has some kind of boundaries, they're like, they get mad. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean you tell me to do this?
Hold on, caller.
That's why so many women end up single, especially like these super successful chicks that are like assertive themselves. Like they want a dominant guy. Hold on. But then when they do get them, they don't want to deal with the consequences of that shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to basically be treated like a lady, but at the same time be treated like an alpha woman. And it's like, it doesn't work that way. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got on that.
So what's popping? Who is this, Nez?
Yeah, it's Nez from London.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, who else could it be?
What's going on with you?
I'm good. How you been?
I'm chilling.
The rest of you chaps?
I'm chilling.
Right, yeah. So, seeing as we're on this topic, what I say, I've been watching the late Player Supreme's videos recently. Rest in peace to him. But he was talking about how when it comes to attraction, women like guys who are taller than them because they want to feel like they're being protected in a way, physically speaking. And I just wanted to know like your opinions on that because I mean I think he was saying that the cold approach is predicated on looks as well, but when it comes to the protection and the provision side of things, I don't think that these days women really need men for that or need men for anything else in particular because like if you think about it, the Western world is extremely gynocentric nowadays. So the system is set up to favor the woman. So like women, they can go to work, they can earn their own money, they don't need men to provide for them. The judiciary is on the woman's side as well. The tide of justice is on the woman's side. Untitled Chapter talks about how the system's set up for the man to take an L as well. And if you think about it, women don't really need men for sex either because they have access to all these like toys, dildos.
Wait, hold on. hold on. Let me stop you right there. Okay. All right. I can understand women liking guys who are taller than them. I understand all that. But just because something is like two things can happen at one time. Two things can be right. True. Exactly. Two things can be true, meaning that, a woman could like a guy who's taller than her, but a woman could also like a guy who's shorter than her or a guy who's the same size as her. So a woman liking a guy who's taller than her or women liking guys who are tall does not mean that she will not like guys who are shorter. You understand what I'm saying? So that's where the whole concept of when we talk about looks and when guys are saying like looks don't matter or looks matter or whatever, all of it is true. Yes, looks matter, but also on the other side of the things, looks don't matter because you can be a guy who's not even that woman's type physically and you could still fuck her. You understand? Because of other things that make you sexually appealing to her. You see what I'm saying? So all the stuff that you're saying, you're saying one side, but you don't look at the other side that says that it can happen. This is what I was talking about, even with the title of the show is called Being Unattractive as a Choice. You can choose to be attractive, and the way you choose to be attractive is however you want to make it happen. So, for example, if I approach a girl, but let's say I'm not her physical type, there's other attractive things I have to make her to get in a situation that will probably make her want to fuck with me. You understand what I'm saying?
Like conversational skills.
It could be conversation skills. It could be my sexual aura. You understand what I'm saying? It could be my energy. You know, it's all that shit. You see what I mean? So you got to understand, women. Look, this is what you got to understand. For women, it's about how they feel. So even if a woman sees a guy that she thinks is physically attractive, she's like, "Oh, he's sexy." That's really still going back to her feelings anyway. You understand? Because once she starts talking to that guy who she thinks is quote unquote sexy, and he talks like this, and he's like, "Hey, how's it going? What's up?" And she's like, "This nigga's weird." And now he ain't sexy no more. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what happens. But K Zagan look like you want to say it.
Oh, yeah. Let me add this. Okay, for Naz and anybody else who's listening, y'all have to understand something. When women are single, okay, they're gonna have two separate columns for selection criteria. Meaning, if they just want to have sex, they're gonna look for different things. Versus if they want to be in a relationship, they're going to look for different things. Now, he mentioned about a guy being tall. Okay, This is what I want to impress upon Nez. If you stood guy A, who's 6'2" and 230, next to guy B, who's 5'7" and 130, okay, most women are going to choose the taller guy, and it has nothing to do with necessarily that he's good looking. Is one of the first things women are going to think about when they encounter you is sex. Either they want to have sex with you or they don't. So they're going to look at the guy who has the stature and the physique, and they're going to look at him like he look like he know how to fuck. The other guy look like he don't. Now that doesn't mean that they're right, but they're going to look at you and they're going to determine based on the visual presentation, do you look like a guy that knows how to fuck? Okay, and this is what happens, Nez. This is why it's important that verbal game is important, because even though if you don't look like a guy who initially jumps off the map at him, when you talk to him, a combination of your verbal game and your behaviors might give them an inkling. Oh shit, he might know how to fuck. Okay, right. That's what it's all about, man. That's all I got on that.
All right, but that's kind of what I was hinting at in the first place. Like the vast majority of women are going to go after the taller men.
Yo, listen, bro, you got to get out of this defeatist mentality, man. Because, like, here's the thing. You like, your whole approach, instead of saying, like, oh, women go for taller guys, instead of focusing on that, why not become higher value in other aspects that you're deficient in so that the women have no choice but to fuck with you? Now, here's the thing, bro. I got a boy here in Miami, good friend of mine, right? He's under 6 feet tall. He's not the best looking guy, but he's banging hot chicks all the time, like baddies. You know what I mean? And the reason why is that he understood that he was deficient in one thing, and what he did was he like increased his social value, he increased his money, and he learned confidence and he learned game, and he's able to deal with these super hot girls here in Miami. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, bro, if you have social clout and all that other stuff, that's gonna override looks anyway. So instead of having a defeatist mentality like, oh, women are good, you know, they don't need provisioning and all that. Okay, cool. Your assessment of the problem is accurate. Now, how are you gonna deal with it? You know what I mean? Instead of crying about it on a stream with us, like, you know, we're not going to sit here and be like, oh, yeah, it's okay, bro. Like, you should, like, you know, just leave the marketplace and all that other shit. No, bro, like, you got to adapt to it. Women have always been hypergamous, man. That's like one thing that, like, I don't know why these guys get so mad. Yo, since the beginning of time, when Genghis Khan was running around and fucking killing everybody and raping and pillaging, women were hypergamous back then too. You know, that's why Asia, like 10% of Asians, like have some kind of DNA from this dude. Women have always been this way. It's just that it's out in the open now, and a lot of guys don't like that shit. So the reality is, bro, I agree. Yeah, you just got to become higher value. You just got to become higher value.
You can equalize and offset all the other stuff.
Bro, you just have to become higher value, so the girls have no choice but to fuck with you, man. Because this whole, like, guys that cry about, oh, looks, and I'm not saying this is you, but I'm saying, like, guys that say, oh, looks are everything, height is everything. It is him. I've never heard of him talk before. So, but like, and here's another thing too, bro. I really want to say this too. Yo, stop listening to these like channels on YouTube that get you angry, like that make you hate women and shit. Like, there's a lot of like toxic ass channels out there. I'm not gonna say no names, but stop listening to these guys, because they're going to make you start to resent women, and that shit is going to fucking permeate when you go out and talk to these women. They're going to feel it like, yo, what's wrong? Like, you know what I mean? Because, like, well, here's the thing. Women are super socially calibrated. So if you got any butthurt in you about female nature, they're going to feel that shit right away, and you're going to take a L before you even open your mouth, bro. So you can't go in there with this, like, idea like, oh, this bitch is hypergamous. Oh, this is a waste of my time. Like, you got to go in like, yo, I don't give a fuck how the outcome goes. I'm going to dictate my terms of how I want this relationship to go. And if she doesn't like it, I'm going to move on to the next one. And I'm going to understand and, more importantly, accept female nature. The reason why a lot of you guys are mad is because you guys don't, you guys understand hypergamy, but you're reacting to it the wrong way, which is through anger. When in reality, you should be happy. Yo, the reason why I'm talking to you guys through a fucking Sony camera. Yeah, embrace it, bro. I'm talking to you guys on a Sony camera, ring lights and all this shit and all this technology. This is all because hypergamy, guys. Like, the best survive. Women ensure that. They're the filter to keep dorks from procreating. That's the reality, all right? Not everybody's gonna be able to fuck bitches, all right? That's just how it is. So what you must do is you must become higher value for these girls to get you. This woo-woo, you know, pickup artistry shit, you know, oh, let me use can openers. Like, that shit don't work no more, man. The mystery method, even though it's an excellent method to like learn about and read, because there's a lot of fundamentals in there that guys need to learn, you can't go in there and talk about can openers and shit like that. Girls are hip to this shit. And girls are have more options than they've ever had before. So you truly have to walk it like you talk it. No fucking Migos, okay? So don't cry on stream about like girls being hypergamous. Become higher value, bro. And yo, you're in the UK. You know how many British girls I've taken down, bro? Like you could like, yo, it's not that hard, man. It's not that hard, bro. Like, and here's the thing. You could come to the United States and probably clean up just with that accent, bro. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know,
if you know how to work it.
There's solutions, man. There's always solutions, bro. It's not looks and height and all this other shit. Like, yeah, that matters, but you got to understand that women just have an attraction floor. All you got to do is hit that attraction floor. When you do, you're good. Now you can compensate through other things, because a lot of you guys make the mistake and think that men and women, our attraction is symmetrical when it's not. We judge women on the way they fucking look. So if a girl is ugly, she's taking an L for the rest of her fucking life. If you're a dude and you're not that attractive, fortunately for you, you can make up in other endeavors, whether it's you have good confidence, you have money, you have social clout, whatever it may be. So thank God that you're a fucking man, and work on the things that you can control, become higher value, hit that attraction floor, which I think every man can hit a 7 if you dress well, take care of yourself, get your teeth white and all this shit, basic stuff that you can control, get in shape. Then, boom, you hit that attraction floor, then you build attraction from there. So, yo, there's no excuses, bro. Don't talk about the problems. Figure out the solutions and make it happen. Women have always been this way, bro. Don't listen to these angry channels, these black pill dorks. You know, oh, it's all face and looks. Like, nah, man, fuck out of here, bro.
Facts. It's a choice.
Yeah, that's my blueprint to begin with. You know, just playing the numbers game, looks matched in, day in, day.
Yo, you gotta play the numbers game. So check this out.
Trying to build up a social circle, build up my status as well.
My man. Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. I had Donovan and Sharp on my show on Monday, and we talked about running game in Miami versus Vegas. And one of the things I asked Donovan, because I like to tell, I want you guys to understand this shit. I go, and everyone's like, oh, Myron, you're just a Chad. It's easy for you. Motherfuckers, I go 1 for 20 to 40 do a night game in Miami, Florida, okay? Donovan went 1 for 50 in Vegas. The top guys, like even us, bro, like this marketplace is ruthless. So you have to, like, the top guys close 10%. You got to understand. I think another thing guys don't understand is that, like, you have to work crazy volume to get girls. Like, that's just how it is. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to sit there and make 10 approaches and bang all 10 of them. You know what I mean? You're God if you're doing that. So
right, and Nez, did you hear that? He said 1 for 20 and 1 for 50. That means you got to talk to a lot of women.
And more of the time, I go 1 for 40 when I'm doing night game in Miami. It's closer to 40. Like if I'm lucky, it'll be 1 for 20. But like normally, it's like 1 for like 30 to 40 if I'm doing a night game session in Miami. Donovan said he was going 1 for 50. So that and we're guys that know how to deal with women. So like, yo, that's just the way it is, bro. And I'm assuming you're probably in the UK, you're in London, bro. It's gonna be the same thing. Any major city, you're gonna have to talk to a lot of fucking girls to get this shit. The problem is that guys get mad and they don't want to do that because they're like, oh, hypergamy. This is how it is. Even the top guys are closing less than 10%. Bro. The top guys are closing 10.
If 1 in 30 is considered a good hit rate ratio, then it's pretty. It's going to be disheartening for most guys. But no, Lucario, there's one last thing I wanted to ask you quickly before I hang up. It was. Well, yeah, I found like this thread on this blog called Lipstick Alley, and some guy made a post about you talking about. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Mr. Lucario. He's modeled for polo jeans, and this person was just asking like, it's this bunch of black women their opinions about you, and these black women talking about, never heard of him. We're not missing out on anything, etc., etc. And the OP was talking about how you haven't dated a black woman in the past 10 years or something, and that you're just going after white women because white women automatically like your skin tone, your ethnicity. So I mean, is that true, or is it a choice?
I mean, I find it interesting that complete strangers know intimate details of my life, of what I do every day. I think that's hilarious. But yeah, dude, there's so many fucking message boards and websites that talk about me. It's hilarious, dude. They got incel websites that talk about me. They're like, I don't understand how Mr. Lucario was a model. He's ugly, and I don't know. So they're always going to talk shit. You got to understand something. This is how people's minds work, right? Now, if I come on camera and I say, yo, I'm so fucking sexy. I'm like the sexiest guy ever. I'm so cute. I'm so amazing. You know what most people are going to say? Fuck that. That nigga's ugly. He's stupid. He's disgusting, right? Because whenever you're confident, people want to bring you down, right? Now, if I came on the camera and I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm that good looking. I think I'm kind of ugly. I think I'm kind of terrible and lame. You know, people are going to say, like, come on, bro, you're a good looking guy. You're really good. That's how people's minds work. You understand what I'm saying? That's just how people fucking do shit. So, of course, when you put, person has me on a fucking, message board and they like, oh, this guy must be doing big things. The natural thing is to do is tear it down and talk shit. You feel what I'm saying? But if on the other hand, I was like down in the dumps and I'm like, oh, I suck and people hate me or whatever, what's going to happen is look at any of those black pill videos. Like, what's the dude name? Oreo Man or and all these other niggas that used to do them black pill videos.
MGTOW, Lucenary.
Yeah, all these goofy ass dudes. If you go on, they had videos where they were like, oh, women don't like me. I suck. I'm ugly. And then all the comments are like, come on, bro, you're good looking. You're not an ugly guy. You can get her. That's just how people operate. So none of this shit means nothing. This is why you don't really need to worry about what the fuck people think about you, because all the shit they think about you is not about you. It's about them and what they feel about what they feel in the moment when they're talking about you. That's all it is. So I don't really worry about people talking about me. You know what I'm saying? Because I only care what I'm talking about when I'm talking about me. You understand what I'm saying? Because I think I'm the shit. You understand? like
yo,
real
here's
talk.
another thing too. I wanted to say, yo, this is what I said in the beginning.
Time when just before Christmas 2018, I think you made a Facebook post about Jules Santana, the rapper, not marrying his girlfriend for like 10 years or something. And you said something like, ladies, stop being so thirsty or desperate to get married, and your boyfriend may become your husband.
Right.
And you had like dozens of black women commenting on the post, like cussing you out, saying you're ugly and NIGGA sharp and all this ashy bastard and stuff like that. So that didn't dent your confidence, like not one iota.
No, because I don't give a fuck. This is what I'm saying. Like, yo, I don't care.
Yo, you're fucking up. Listen, what did I say literally like 6 minutes ago? You got to stop consuming this fucking content. I don't even know why you're on message boards listening to fucking losers talking about Lucario's sex life, bro. That's why you're taking a fucking L. Instead of doing that dumb shit, reading these message boards of these fucking dorks, what you need to do is get dressed up, brush your fucking teeth, get your hair cut, go out and start talking to girls on the fucking streets of London, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're doing listening to this shit. Doing like, yo, when you listen, this is why you should never consume black pill content, angry MGTOWs, whatever. Because the thing is, this is the reality, bro. You want to fuck girls. There's a reason you called into this fucking stream, okay? You're not, whether you want to say I'm a MGTOW, I'm a black pill. No, you want to fuck girls. That's why you're here on Lucario's stream. So instead of sitting there and talking and listening to this bullshit from these dorks talking about hypergamy this, hypergamy that, what you should do is improve yourself, get out there and talk to girls and stop consuming negative content that's going to make your whole outlook on the dating market and women in general angry. Because like I said, it's going to permeate when you talk to these girls that you're a fucking misogynist. And guess what? No chick wants a fucking misogynist, bro. There's a difference between understanding female nature and moving correctly versus being a straight up misogynist just angry about shit. And you can't do that, bro. So stop consuming that toxic content, talking about Lucario getting white girls. What the fuck are you doing, bro? You got too much free time.
And that's what I'm saying. You because I think what happens is you're looking to see how I react to shit like that. Because maybe you're trying to learn from that, seeing, oh, well, let me see what Lucario thinks of this. Does this affect his confidence? I'm telling you it doesn't, because I don't care about none of that shit. And the reason why I don't care about none of that shit, because none of that stuff pertains to me. You got to understand something. Listen, it's the same thing when you're approaching a girl. If I approach a girl and she reject me, I don't care. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. It's just, that's just what happened. And that's just how she's feeling. And that's what happened. So when a person's talking about me, it's not about me. It's about how they feel about me. So however they feel, they can feel however they want. It doesn't affect me. This is what I'm trying to say. So all I'm focused on is what I'm trying to do. You see what I'm saying? What I'm trying to make happen. You see what I mean? So just like when Myron was saying, he's like, look, I'm going out there, I'm 1 for 20, 1 for 40. He's not thinking about all the 19 other girls that said no. You feel what I'm saying? He's like, look, I'm going to get the girl that's going to say yes. And when the girl says yes and she's sucking his dick, he ain't worried about the 19 girls that said no. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter. You feel what I mean? But Nez, bro, we appreciate the call, my brother. All right, we get a few more of these. All right, please. All right. Me get this one. Yo, what's going on? Who's this? You. 713, what's popping? Who this? Going once, going twice. All right. Yo, what's popping? Who this?
Yo, Lucario, you get me?
What's going on? Hold on, caller. Hold on. Kizak, you want to say something real quick?
No, I just want to say real quick, before I bounce and I had to go get my phone charger, that what a lot of guys don't understand is we're all unique individuals. There's something about each of us that women will find attractive. You just have to find the right women who find it attractive.
Right.
When you have a weakness, okay, when we talk about being the best version of yourself, you're supposed to turn your weakness into a strength. But if you can't, then you're supposed to make your strengths stronger so they overshadow your weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I did a consultation with a guy, an Italian guy. He got an Italian accent. He lived in Germany. And I'm like, I said, bro, do you speak fluent Italian? He said, yeah. And I'm like, man, use that shit. I'm like, when you go up to a chick, compliment her in Italian and then have her ask you what you said. And I'm like, you got that accent too? I'm like, bro, I said, look, if I had a motherfucking Italian accent, I'd be fucking nothing but black bitches. You know what I'm saying? Because I would clean up. You know what I'm saying? With that accent, I'm like, man, you got something. I'm like, you in Germany. Their language is German, and of course, the secondary language is English, but you speak fluent Italian. I'm like, use that shit. That's all I got on that.
Right. Exactly. All right, Colo, what's popping? Who this?
Man, what's good, Lucario? What's good, Myron? What's good, King Zach? It's your boy Don from the chat.
What up?
But y'all niggas, man, look, if y'all don't listen to the fuck they say, bro, just get off the channel, bro. I'm telling y'all ass calling. I'm telling Neds, bro. I used to fuck with Neds, but like, bro, it's not about looks, bro. That shit is subjective, bro. Like, it's not your game. Like King Zach just said, bro. Like, turn your weakness to a strength, bro. Like, that was one of me. I used to think that looks matter and shit like that, but like, no, that shit's subjective. Like, my game was weak, but now I've been listening to you fellas, bro. And I could say, I honestly want to thank y'all, bro. I've been hitting so many bitches out the park, bro. Like, it's so easy now because I made my game my strength. You feel me? I got a Lucario game. Like, it's in me now. Like, I just got off the FaceTime a little bitch, you feel me? Like, at first she was on some, I don't really know you, but I'm like, bitch, I like, okay, I got talking to her. Yeah, I start reading her body language, and I'm like, yeah, I could tell you like me and shit like that. Like, you just gotta be on your game. And now I got like so many pussy appointments for this weekend. It's crazy, bro. So y'all fellas need to stop it. Y'all need to stop that shit, bro, because that shit irritating. Like, go get y'all some pussy and just turn y'all game up. Y'all got it on that Bad Boy membership, Plug Fitness channel, on motherfucking Team Zagging channel. That's what y'all gotta do, bro. Like, I'm tired of hearing that shit. But I just got 2 quick questions. You feel me? Like, one, man, like I said, there's so many hoes, Lucario. I be having hoes like they been making assumptions like, cause I've been setting up the little dates and shit, like to go to their crib and shit. They like, they just be thinking I'm that nigga that just gonna smash and pass their ass. So I want to know, one, like, how do you like get around that shit? Cause I just tell them ass like, nah, shorty, you like, you ain't gotta worry about none of that shit. Like, if that shit bad, I'm gonna let your ass know before I dip. You feel me? But obviously, I think your shit good because you look good. I'm gonna be around. You call me, I'm gonna call you. I ain't gonna dip off none of that shit. So I just want to know how would you overcome that.
All right, Zach, you want to go first?
Yes. So just before I start, he just said that he coming to women that say they believe all he want to do is smash and dash.
Right.
Okay, so caller, what you could tell him is like, look, I got to be honest with you. The reason why I approached you because I thought you was sexy. I do want to smash, but I don't want to dash. But I need you to prove to me why we should continue fucking more than just once.
Exactly.
So take that shit.
Facts. Real talk. And it's basically kind of like what I was going to say too, is that, you know, you because see, understand part of why she's thinking that is understand she thinks that you're extremely attractive, which is why she's thinking that, because only an extremely attractive guy she's going to believe that, oh, he must got a lot of girls. So, and you know, he's not going to just stay with me and he got all these other girls that's probably going to want him and this and this and that. So you let her know like, hey, I'm giving you a chance to prove to me that, you know, I'm gonna stay. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not. So it's almost like you're confirming how attractive you are by agreeing with her. Like, hey, listen, you know, yeah, I want to smash, and I got other girls that's you know around, but I'm not totally letting it out the situation to where, you know, we can't keep going. But what are you gonna do to keep this going? You feel what I'm saying? Put it in her court. You feel what I'm saying? So then what it does is that it shows her, because she wants to fuck, but also she may like you even more than that. So it also shows her, damn, well, yeah, I want to fuck this guy, but at the same time, it gives her that hope, like, okay, cool, I could contribute to the situation. Because the thing is, a lot of times women, they feel like they don't have any power in the situation, which a lot of times they don't. You know what I'm saying? If they depend on the dude they're dealing with. But some guys, just like, because you have an interest in keeping it going. So because you have an interest in keeping it going, what you're saying to her is authentic. You're saying, hey, listen, based off of how you act, we could keep this going, or we could just keep this pushing. You feel what I'm saying? And it's the same thing where sometimes women will ask you, hey, what are you looking for? You understand, on the dating site or some shit, right? And usually when they ask me that, I say, you know, shit like, well, you know, depending on our chemistry and how we flow, then I'll figure out what I'm looking for when it comes to you. You know what I'm saying? So you just let them know, like, hey, there's a thing you can do to help this situation go down. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Never deny a woman the ability to qualify to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the thing is that girls want to. Women will never admit it because we live in this woke era where like girls are like, I'm strong and independent, all this shit. It's like, but no, man, the only way they're going to know that you're worth a fuck as a man is if they qualify to you, because the reality is most dudes qualify to girls. So when you put a woman in a position where she's qualifying to you and you basically enter, I always say this, like the premise is this: there's a job opening and she's an applicant. She might or might not get the job, but you're the one hiring, and you need to let her know that there's plenty of other fucking applicants willing to get this job. That's the way you need to approach it, which is why when Lucario and me tell you guys, when a girl flakes on a date or she gives you some bullshit, you kick her to the curb immediately, because the reason why that's so important is, one, it saves you time, and then number two, it displays that you're actually high value without you having to say anything. Because most guys are gonna sit there and try to fucking negotiate desire, like, oh baby, please go on a date with me. Yo, why'd you flake? All this shit. Like, no, fuck that shit. You don't need an explanation of why she flaked. You don't need to know why. Like, girls change every fucking day. Like, you just move on to the next one, bro. And the thing is that, you know, if you sit there and try to contemplate, like, oh, why is she doing this or why is she doing that, you're gonna go nuts, bro. Because women are fickle, they're flaky, they when it comes to romance with women, they do everything based on emotion, which changes by the fucking minute. So if you try to figure that shit out, you're gonna go nuts. So the thing is you never deny a woman the opportunity to qualify to you. So when she says stupid shit like that, you know, just like Lucario said, she understands that she's losing control, and women don't like that shit, and they're not used to it. So that's kind of her anti-slut defense, and her as a woman trying to figure out, like, okay, I'm about to give this guy my most prized commodity. I'm about to give this guy sex. How do I ensure that he's going to stick around? So what you do is you throw it back on her. Like, all right, cool. I do this, and you have to basically make it look like you have sex with girls all the time. It's not that big a deal, but she's got to do something to earn her keep so that you'll keep her around and that she won't just be like a one-night stand. You know what I mean? And I tell girls sometimes to myself, like, yo, I'm really past that point in my life where I'm not really like, you know, looking for one-night stands. If you made it this far, you know, as long as you don't fuck up, we might be able to do something, you know, something like that. Because I'll be like, when I first moved to Miami, I partied a lot the first year I was here. Now I'm not really looking for that, which is true. You know, you want to avoid like overtly lying to these chicks, because then you get caught in the lie later, it might fuck you up. But that's a whole nother topic. But that's how you do it, bro. Basically, you make her qualify to you, and you throw it back on her and let her know that there's a burner performance on her. So if there is a fuck up, it's her fault, man. So that's a good sign, though, that she's asking you shit like that, because she knows, like, oh man, like, I like this guy.
All right, let me say this.
Oh, go ahead,
Paula, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, no, mine was speaking like straight facts, bro. Like, that's exactly what I did. Like, cause when there's one little bitch, I was vetting her and shit, you feel me? I'm like, yeah, you cute and all, but like, you know what I'm saying, what your ass be on and shit, like, cause she, you know, I could tell she was kind of nervous, but she liked me a lot, cause she kept playing with her hair and shit. So I'm like, shit, when I'm gonna see you so you can wet this beard up and shit like that, you feel me? Like, you don't touch with her ass. And then she's talking about, niggas just think they could, what's her name, FaceTime me and this and that, or you ain't one of them niggas that just smash and dash. I said, look, baby, like, look, no, if that shit good, of course, I'm gonna still be around. Like, you bad as fuck, I'm gonna assume that shit good. And I could tell that you like me, so I'm gonna be open and honest with your ass. And then she like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna have to FaceTime you again to validate you. I'm like, validate me? You already validate. Look, I did what mine was say. I'm like, validate me. I'm like, you already validate me. You already know I made the roster. You just want some more attention. You just want me to. You just want to talk to me. So I understand you want to talk to me. Be the last thing on your mind before we see each other. She like, yeah, that's right. I just want to talk to you.
Bro, keep your foot.
And I'm gonna get the pussy on Saturday. You feel me? I'll just use that shit to my advantage. You feel me? But like Myra said, this shit is a numbers game. The bitch don't act like I cut him off. Like, I had plenty of hoes. Like I said, I was calling in beforehand. I'm like, Lucario, what's up with these hoes? They acting weird. And I was like, the more compliant hoes are coming through. Like, I'm getting badder bitches now. Like, they easy compliant. And that's low-key a problem in my next question, which I'm gonna ask y'all to get up out of here. But yeah, these hoes, like, they like me a lot, bro. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm telling shit they never heard before. I'm being honest, or what it is. But they like me a lot, and they're like, they low-key like clean me. And it's like, I be telling the hoes, like, when King Zach, when they ask me what they looking for, I just tell their ass, look, we both grown, you know what I'm saying? We both in our prime years, so I'm just looking to casually date. And if shit, if you good on our level, shit, maybe you can see where it goes. But right now, we just casually dating, so you know what I'm saying? But they like, even though I tell them that, they still be on crazy. I got this little one bitch, like, we already set the big appointment for Monday. This bitch still texting me and shit, like, calling me and shit. So I'm just like, how can I get them less clean? Because even Shorty like, yeah, I'm real clean. I like you a lot. I'm like, damn, like, I'm not a clingy person. I told her I'm not even a clingy person. She's like, yeah, but I just like you a lot. So I'm just trying to see how the fuck do I keep these hoes from being clean?
No. That's good, bro. Let them cling you. That's fine. Let them cling you, and you keep your fucking foot on their neck, bro. Because like here's the thing, you can't afford to get soft on these girls, bro. Like, yo, I'm gonna tell you guys a quick story, bro. This is the type of shit that you're dealing with in the dating market now, and why you have to keep your foot on these fucking girls' necks, especially the hotter they are. I was at a club last year at I think it was Live Story here in Miami Beach, right? It's at one of the top 2 clubs. I met this bad blonde girl, bro, like 5'9", blonde hair, blue eyes, like my thing, right? I like the white girls. So I'm talking to her. I get her number. I get her Instagram. Hey, we're gonna plan a date, whatever. She's down. Cool, awesome, right? She's visiting from New York, like they all do. So I hit her up the next day. Hey, what's going on? Whatever. She starts not responding. I'm like, all right, here we fucking go. So what I do is, out of curiosity, I look at her IG story. Bro, tell me why she's fucking like she's putting up pictures of her DMing Lil Wayne, bro. Because he was in town. He has a house down here. And he's like, yeah, lock me in, bet whatever. And she screenshotted the fucking thing going back with him on Instagram. So the point is this. The reason why I tell you that story is this. The most attractive women have outrageous options. So the only way that you're going to stand yourself out, because a lot of these celebrities and shit, they're simps, bro. That no one's going to tell you that. They're simps and they don't have any fucking game. So the way you're going to diversify yourself is by keeping your fucking foot on their neck and letting them know that, hey, you're the authority here. You're not going to give them none of that sappy shit. And you got to put her through the ringer before you decide to even commit to this girl or take her serious. Because here's the reality. A lot of these girls, like just like Miles and Kay Zagan and Lucario talk about, a lot of these girls, you got to train them to be your girl. Because a lot of these women have bad fucking habits from social media, from popular culture, from feminism, etc., that are not conducive to a long-term relationship with a man of value. So you have to train these bad habits out of them. So if a girl is going to get to that level with you where she's going to get the opportunity to be trained for you to be a girlfriend, she's got to like fully, you got to get her when she's like on her knees begging you to be her fucking boyfriend, bro. Then the way you do that is by like not validating her, not telling her no sappy shit back, let her be the one chasing you. And then that's going to get her to invest more and more and more. Then she's going to want you more and more and more. And that's how you want it. Normally guys do it the wrong way. They invest in girls more and more and more, and she gets turned off. Whereas like as a guy, that's fine. Then you're like, okay, cool. This girl might be trainable. And then you can put her through the ringer and figure that out. So yeah, keep your foot on these girls' necks, bro, especially if they're bad, like you're saying.
Facts.
Let me add this. Okay. Real quick. I ran into this one girl one time and she walked right up to me and she told me, tell your girlfriend she got competition. This is what she said. Tell your girlfriend she got, now I didn't have a girlfriend at the time, but this is what she said. Tell your girlfriend you got competition. Okay. And then after that, I proceeded to fuck her. But what she did was she sucked my dick and did all types of other shit I never had done before. You know what I'm saying? And she did all that shit to basically show and prove to me that I'm the chick you should be fucking with. You know what I'm saying? She showed me. You know what I'm saying? Not only did she say, tell your girlfriend, she didn't ask me, did I have a girlfriend? She said, tell your girl, like she walked by me and pointed at me, tell your girlfriend you got competition. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit. So, but my thing is, after I started dealing with her, she did all this shit, you know what I'm saying? Because she wanted to show I'm a cut above whatever bitch you fucking with. You know what I'm saying? Whatever she doing, put me down for double or triple that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And this is why a lot of guys that have women that spent money on them and bought them gifts, the reason why women do that is part of it is they like you a lot. But the other part of it is because they want to stand out. You know what I'm saying? Because they might think whatever bitch you dealing with or bitches you dealing with, they're not doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So they want to stand out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women don't got no game. And a lot of women don't know how to fuck. Okay? And I've always said this. Some of my best sexual experiences is me fucking this good. It ain't about what she did to me. It's about what I did to her ass. You know what I'm saying? Because women are lazy in bed. So when you come across a chick, when you come across a chick who put it on you, and you're like, damn, I got to call that bitch for round 2. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. And on top of that, she coming to the crib, she washing your clothes and folding your shit and putting them in the proper drawers. What that niggas know about that? Anyway, putting them in the proper drawers and all that shit, cooking and cleaning and bringing you food. You know what I'm saying? She cooking out shit now. I've dealt with chicks that, were single mothers and they would cook and they'd be like, I'm cooking for my kids this meal. Do you like this meal? Because I'll bring you a plate. Yeah, bitch, do that. You know what I'm saying? So embrace when women want to step outside the box and do some shit, embrace that shit because she might be a keeper. That's all I want to say on that.
Yeah, bro, and never let her fucking, don't deny her the opportunity to win you over, bro. Because like these girls, 100%, K-Zagan speaking facts. Yo, the average girl has zero fucking game. Because here's the thing, girls think that their game is being able to get dudes. No, their game, a man's game is being able to attain women. A woman's game is being able to retain a man. That's why all these girls are running around single, because they can't fucking keep a dude around. They think, oh, I'm just going to give him some sex and that's it. Yeah, that's cool, but that's not going to keep a high value guy around, because he could fuck other girls. Like, it's being able to serve a man and do all these other things that make a girl worth wifing. You know what I mean? And that's why so many girls are single, because they don't learn these good things, which is why I say you have to train these women, because they have these bad habits thinking like, oh, I'm a bad bitch, I'm a boss bitch, and all this other shit. And they think that's attractive. It's fucking not. Not for a high value guy. They don't give a fuck about that shit. So always let them qualify to you, and be willing to train the girl if she meets your prerequisites of what you want.
Real talk. I call her.
Yeah, that's facts. I just, like I said, I just know these coaches be super clean. Like, they said he texted me and shit. I'm like, bitch, look, I'm gonna see you. Like, I be trying to do what Lucario tell me. Like, look, I'm gonna see you Saturday. I'm straight. I'm gonna see you Saturday.
April funny.
Right.
I was like, damn. But shit, I appreciate y'all. Man, fellas, like I said, man, listen to the fuck they saying, bro. Like, it's about your game, bro. Fuck that look shit, bro. Like, it's all about your mouthpiece at the end of the day. But y'all be safe. There's always a pleasure talking to y'all. Like I said, I appreciate y'all. I couldn't do it without y'all, man.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call,
April,
bro.
I'm not taking your word for it. Lucario, is she right?
Yeah, nah, she definitely right though. I ain't gonna lie. Oh my
All right,
goodness.
there you go. The man has spoken.
Saying, it's definitely.
He gave you the stamp, April. He gave you the stamp.
She be putting that work in. Real talk. Hold on, let me get this. We're gonna take one more call. I gotta head up out of here. Yo, what's popping? Who this?
Hey, yo, what's good? This CJ.
What's going on? What's going on?
I want to ask you a question about this girl I'm trying to hit up on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's like a virtual stripper and shit like that. And like, I've been watching like everything on YouTube. I'm trying to step up my game, like most definitely, like in everything. Like, I've been reading books. Like, I started like watching this TV show. I haven't like finished it yet. With like the synopsis or whatever, called, it's like some guy named Mystery created it. It came on like VH1. It's called The Pickup Artist. I've been like watching that, and I read like a synopsis. I was like, oh, the hardest girl to pick up is like a stripper or whatever. And if you think about it, it kind of makes sense, because a girl's period on social media could be getting attention, but if you basically like half naked, and some niggas have the misconception that strippers are the easiest because they'll fuck anybody, when the truth is, like, even if you're like the biggest hoe of all time on earth, you still got standards, as low as those might be. But, since this girl, she like a virtual stripper or whatever, since she's a stripper and she's probably getting attention from everybody or whatever, I was just wondering, like, what's your advice on getting her, getting her attention from all the other girls, niggas that be in her, like, inbox or whatever.
Wait, what you mean by virtual stripping? She on Instagram stripping? Like, what is she doing?
Like, it's corny. You ever seen like on Instagram and shit like that, like comedians be just like, and like you kind of doing it with like the whole seminar you did like yesterday, like it's virtual, like it's like it's on Zoom and shit like that. Like,
right. So she's just stripping online. Okay, so she's just like a cam girl. Like she's like a cam girl or something?
I guess you call it that. Yeah, I guess you call it that.
Yo, caller, this is simple. Yeah. Caller, this is simple.
Wait, hold on, caller. Myron, go ahead. What you gonna say?
Caller, it's gonna be very fucking easy. How many followers does she have, and how many followers do you have?
I have like 3,000, I guess, maybe 3,000. And I look back on, you're probably saying that because you remember like the girl I was talking about before, like that was asking you about money. And I look back and like I remember now it kind of makes sense.
Bro, answer the question, man. Answer the question, bro.
Hold on. Answer the question. How many followers she got?
Probably like more than like 5,000, 6,000, maybe.
Yo, you got to understand, bro. Like, I don't know your Instagram, but when you're going to run Instagram game, your shit's got to be like running Instagram game is all about creating like an amazing profile. So the girl has no choice but to be like, okay, I'm going to respond to him. Instagram game is very difficult if your profile isn't optimized, bro. And you got to understand too that like, yo, you're already fucked up. And I'm going to tell you why. As I heard you from the beginning, you're over here trying to snipe a girl from Instagram, bro. Like, yo, that's going to be a waste of your time 9 out of 10 times trying to pull chicks on Instagram, bro. Because the fact that you're DMing her and the fact that she has more followers than you, you're already on an uneven platform where she's going to have higher perceived value than you. You understand? Like girls really take social media serious. So if you don't got 10K plus followers, you don't got a blue check, you don't got any of that shit, she's going to think she's fucking better than you just by you DMing her and her having more followers than you, bro. That's how Instagram game works. The big reason why you get a blue check on Instagram, because I got a couple friends that have it, I ask them, yo, what's the biggest perk? They're like, girls respond to all your DMs because they get put in the algorithm higher so that when they send a DM, it doesn't go into the fucking general box. It goes directly into their main box. You know what I mean? So they see it. So they respond. Right. So when you're running an Instagram game, bro, your shit's got to be airtight and your profile's got to have certain, I call attraction triggers to be able to pull her. Now, here's the other reason why you're going to take a fucking L on this one. This is a girl that makes money, right, from dudes paying her money to show her ass and all this other shit on the internet. So she's not going to take you serious because the way that she met you is through the internet where she's making money. So you're automatically in the customer frame. You understand? So when you message her, she's going to already be on some shit like $10 for a fucking private 2-minute fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like she's not going to take you serious, bro. You already fucked up, man.
That's what I'm asking because I'm just like, because I'm already at this event. I have now look at her like, oh,
yo, listen. You the key is this. Yo, man.
Wait, hold on. He about to go in and tell you. Go, hold on.
Bro, you already fucked up, bro. Do you not understand that? Like I'm telling you, girls base their value in life off their Instagram. So she's gonna look at your shit. I guarantee your profile's not optimized. She's gonna see she has more followers than you. She's gonna see that you hit her on a medium where she can make money. She's gonna see you as a customer. She ain't gonna take you serious because you best believe that she's getting blue checkmark athletes to interrupt. So who the fuck are you?
Wait, let me see. Wait, what's your IG? I want to see your IG.
Yeah. Put your IG and I'll tell you right now.
Underscore slick.
Wait, rebirth.
Underscore slick.
Rebirth of OF.
Yeah.
And then underscore slick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, you're gonna take a fucking L. You got one picture with like a weird face shot. No, man.
This nigga
This shit is private. I can't even.
Myron going in today.
Yo, Why
is it your account is private? I can't
his account is private. Brooklyn Howard,
I'll get you to follow me. Hold on a second.
You got it.
That's what I'm trying to. Yo, you're taking the L, bro. Like that's what I'm trying to tell you. You got one picture. You got 1,300 followers with following almost 5,000, and you got like an awkward picture of your face with like a tall T on, bro. You're gonna take a L, bro. She's gonna look at you as a fucking trick, man.
Because you got first of all your account's private. Second, boom. you got one post, one picture. Third, your followers are way more than the people you're following is way more than the people that's following you. So that's already in that regard is an L.
Yeah, women look at all of that shit.
You look at all that shit. Right?
And here's the thing, bro. Women evaluate their value on Instagram, bro. Like this is why girls, when you go out to clubs and bars, especially in Miami, I specifically tell guys, if a girl's like taking mad pictures and fucking, doing selfies and Snapchats and shit like that, don't even talk to her because what she's doing is she's trying to bolster her social media to make it look like her life is lit when she doesn't even have $1,000 in fucking savings. That's what girls live for, bro. Girls live to make their social medias fucking look like they're on some cool shit. You know what I'm saying? So when you come in with this poverty Instagram that you got right here, she's immediately gonna look at you like you're a fucking loser, bro. And she's gonna put you in the customer frame.
This is poverty Instagram.
Yeah, it's a poverty Instagram, bro.
He called it a poverty
Instagram. It's a poverty Instagram. That's a
wait. Myron, did you make that? You gotta copyright that shit. That shit is brilliant.
Put that shit on a t-shirt. Put that shit on a t-shirt. Like right now.
Poverty Instagram, bro. I'm gonna put myself as a 20-year-old bimbo, right? I'm gonna put myself in that frame. If you DM me, I'd be like, this is a broke boy. Fuck this. He's either gonna get left on scene or I'm gonna send him a copy paste of my prices for a private fucking strip dance. Like, yo, the fuck are you doing, bro? You can't pull girls on Instagram unless you got good pictures of you doing cool shit, showing high value. You know what I'm talking about?
Because that's what I was about to say. I actually have a whole program on the Bad Boy membership about that, about pulling chicks on social media.
And that's part of the reason why I race my because I have like 10 pictures, but I erase that shit because I'm not trying to give it away, but I know exactly what you're talking about. I listen to it, and I'm about to hire like this product photographer, but I'm trying to like stack my money first before I do that. Like make sure like, because I'm trying to like if I hire a photographer, I'm trying to hire like the best one I'm going through like photographer after photographer. So I'm a hire a photographer to improve my online dating game and improve my like social media game. But that's part of the reason why I have like
cold approach, bro. You need to go on cold approach in the meantime because your IG is trash. I'm just keeping it real with you.
You know what? I'm curious. Caller, when was the last time you had sex with a woman that you approached face to face in public?
It was a while ago, like probably like 6 months ago. I think 6 months ago.
There's a fucking problem.
That's the problem.
I have to online now. First, like if you're talking about,
I appreciate you being honest. Caller. Your real life game, like how you move in real life, is indicative of how you do on social media. Now, there are nuances to social media that even a guy that got game can learn, but how you interact with women face to face is indicative of how you're going to deal with women on a phone call, text, and online. It's indicative because if you are a balls out, bold, direct dude, you're going to be that way through all avenues and channels. But if you are a bullshitter and you lack game and you're indirect, it translates the same way when you go online, bro. It's the same shit.
Yo, and Zachy just brought up a great point. Like, here's the thing, bro. I'm assuming this girl that you're trying to fucking snipe on Instagram is probably like a badass chick. Yo,
what's the girl's Instagram? What's the girl's Instagram that you're trying to? Tell us. No, we about to get her some more. She gonna love this. We helping her out. I want to see her Instagram. What's her Instagram? Come on.
Is that what I can send to all three of you guys? And just like, because some of these tips are gonna be like, oh, this nigga's talking about you on. Like, I got a feeling that
she don't. Trust me. She don't even care about what you're doing. Trust me, she don't care about what you're doing. We just want to see this is a teachable moment. We got to see.
Jazz, Jazz, the Polar.
The Polar.
The Polar, yeah.
POLOR.
Yeah.
Polar.
What is it? Jazz the Polar? Say it one more time.
Yeah.
JAZZ.
Jazz the POLER, right?
Yeah.
And it says Strexy, strong and sexy.
Yeah.
Okay. She got 11,000 followers, my dude.
Okay. I was looking at the my fault.
Bro. Yo,
so
listen, man. Listen, dude. I'm telling you right now, bro. Like this is the problem. So first of all, you told us you had like 3K followers. I looked at your shit. You got like 1,500, and you're following almost 5,000 people, right? So, here's the other thing too. I could tell that you're like a younger guy. You're not that experienced with girls. If you actually get this girl out on a date, you think you're gonna be able to hold frame and be able to like close and all that shit? No, man. Like you gotta go out cold approach and get your experience up before you even try to deal with girls like this. And here's the thing: this girl clearly using her Instagram to make money. Like this is a business page, bro. Like if you message her and she actually responds to you, she's gonna send you a copy paste about what her rates are, bro. She ain't gonna take you serious. You got one picture, you got like 1,500 followers, and quite frankly, I'll be honest with you, your default picture's trash. You look like you're low value. Like she ain't gonna fuck with you, bro. You need to go out there and cold approach. You need to go out and cold approach and talk to more women. Learn game, learn it properly, so that when you do encounter women like this in real life, which is where you should be focusing on meeting her, unless your IG is optimized. Then you'll be able to hold frame, take her on a date, like and convey value. Because the thing is that I could tell just from the way that you're speaking to us right now that you lack confidence and you don't have good tonality. So even if you met this chick in person, she'll eat you alive, bro. Like she'll eat you alive. You don't have the. You're basically trying to build a castle on fucking quicksand. That's what you're trying to do right now, bro. You got to get out there, approach, learn this shit, learn how to deal with women like in person, go out on dates. Then you could go ahead and try to optimize your Instagram and all this other shit, bro. But you're putting the cart before the horse, man.
Right. Nah, that's real talk. Cause that right there, what you got on your Instagram and what you trying to do, hollering at this chick, that ain't gonna cut it, bro. And the thing is, you gotta understand, social media game is not a short-term game. You understand what I'm saying? Because let's say a random dude is like, oh, I'm gonna get on Instagram and try to get with these girls. soon as you get on Instagram, you ain't got no pictures, you ain't got no followers, you ain't got none of that shit. You ain't got no thing displaying your life, nothing going on. So it's something that it's like you got to build that structure. You understand what I'm saying? So that you know, because let me give you guys some of you guys a little bit of game on this whole fucking social media shit. Part of it is this. Sometimes with social media, let's say for example Instagram, what you would need to even do sometimes is, let's say you met a girl in the street or whatever at a party or some shit, and let's say you didn't really make nothing specifically happen that day, but you said let's exchange Instagrams. So now you exchange Instagrams with her. Then if she's still following you, she would have to see you over maybe a series of weeks doing cool shit or something. You understand what I'm saying? To be like, oh, that's that guy from last time. So when you do DM her, she's gonna be like, oh, she'll be
Lucario. Yo, you guys need to donate to the stream that he's giving you guys this right now. I wasn't gonna go into that, but you guys need to fucking donate right now because he's about to put you guys on how to run an IG game. Because that is 100% fact. Go ahead, Lucario. My bad.
Right, because the shit is long game. So what happens is she'll see you over a little bit of time, and she'll be like, "Oh, this guy, he's doing cool shit." Right now, this girl can't see you doing cool shit. One, because the account is private, and two, you got one fucking picture, and three, she don't really know you like that. You understand what I'm saying? So you just see, is the difference between you hitting up a girl straight off of Instagram and you meeting a girl in person and then getting her connected to your Instagram. So that's two different things. So right now you're trying to just get the girl straight off Instagram, which in itself, your profile and everything needs to be even 10 times better for her to even bother to, because as soon as she look, that shit got to grab her like that. She'll be like, okay, what's this guy about? I'm looking at his followers. He got some cool shit going on. All that other shit. Because like you said, Myron, what she gonna look at if a chick got 11,000 followers and then she comes to you and you got 1,000 followers, you ain't doing shit. She's
automatically gonna think she's better than you. Here's the other thing.
Exactly. She's like, what is this guy doing for me?
You guys got to donate to the stream right now because Lucario, this is the thing. Lucario speaking 100% fact. When you get a girl on Instagram, the thing she's gonna look at are your pictures and more importantly, your stories. So we teach our students that you have to display high value through your fucking stories, whether you're like driving in Lambos, on boats, doing cool shit. That's what's going to make the girls hit you up back in the DMs like, oh my God, that looks so much fun. And then that's what basically you need to be doing cool shit all the time through your stories so that girls can see themselves with you doing said activity that is cool.
Exactly.
So that's how you have to do it. But here's the problem. 9 out of 10 guys can't do this shit. And it takes time to build a high value Instagram like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So for you to run IG game, you need to have these things in place, especially when you're talking to a fucking girl that makes money off of simps on the internet that's clearly running a stripper page and your shit is low value. So she's not even going to fuck with you, bro, like at all. You're wasting your time. You need to go out and cold approach girls and learn that shit and get the fundamentals down. Because like Instagram is 100% the long game. Like you might add a girl on Instagram and you're DHVing like the entire year showing your life cool shit. Might not hit you back for another fucking year. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
exactly.
She's not following you for a year. Look at your stories and shit. Like, yo, it's a long game, bro. And so right now we're giving you guys free game. You need to donate to Lucario's stream because I think we were gonna expose that. But like that's right there, a game changer. You're gonna have to display high value on your stories, guys. Let her creep and watch that shit, and then over time you're gonna build attraction through your stories, and she can see herself in your lifestyle, and then she'll fucking hit you up. That's how you run IG game properly, assuming you don't have a blue check. Go ahead, K Zagan.
Let me add this real quick. This is what guys have to understand. The whole online thing is menu dating at its finest, because you can pick and choose. See, what a lot of guys don't get. A lot of guys act like, oh, all women want is attention and all that, and that's true. I'm not denying that. But you know, when women are out and about in the world doing their thing, the only men they can normally select from are the men who actually approach them. But now online, they can pick and choose the men that they want. So that's why your shit got to be doubly on point. You know what I'm saying? Online. Because chicks are choosing, you know, their physical types. They choosing the guys that look good to them. And then they matching with those dudes and they seeing what's popping. But to Lucario and Myron's point, you know, because I know, Myron, you talk about social proof. I believe you mentioned that a couple of times.
Yeah, absolutely,
okay? The online game is just that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, who the fuck are you? You got only 1,000 people are following you. I got 11,000. Like, I'm better than you. I'm more important than you, even if it's not true.
Right. Okay? That's the perception. That's how they feel. Right.
In her mind, because women live on social media more than men. Well, I don't know.
Facts.
I don't know. Because these niggas.
K-Zach, no, you're 100% right, bro. I know girls that come to Miami with no money in their bank account, bro, solely to take pictures and stories and flex and say my life is so lit, but they got no money, bro. Listen, girls will have less than $1,000 in their bank account, 11,000 followers. You'll hit her up and she'll be like, "Oh, you can't swipe up. I don't fuck with you." That's how girls think nowadays, guys.
Right.
That's a cold hard reality of social media game, and that's why it's a long game. And you have to have your shit optimized if you're gonna run social media game. It's got to be like on point. You can't have like no stupid pictures of you doing low value shit. Like it's got to be on point if you're gonna use social media as your sole sourcing mechanism. And it's the long game. That's the unfortunate reality too. It's the long game because you're gonna have to display over time that you truly are high value through all your stories and shit, man. So yo, you and you're a young boy, bro. I could tell you don't know what the fuck you're doing talking to girls. You need to get the rudimentary basics down first, man.
Yeah, 22.
Right. See, and so right now, I think you should just focus on this is what I would say you focus on. Focus on shit like Tinder and dating apps, and then also focus on cold approaching. Those two things. And then as you're doing that, then you could build up your Instagram and then hop on that Instagram shit later on as you're building your shit up. You see what I'm saying?
And bro, your IG is so trash. I wouldn't even give your IG. If you meet a girl through cold approach, don't give your IG out, bro. And I got to go in because here's the thing. The reason why I got to go in and go hard on this guy is because here's the thing. I'm thinking like a 22-year-old bimbo. You take an average looking girl, bro, she's going to have thousands of followers and a bunch of likes on a bunch of stupid ass pictures of her and her food. You know what I'm saying? So that girls, and I did it. There was a study on this. I posted it on YouTube. Girls, 56% of users, over 56% are women, and they get 5 times as many likes. So all you guys complain about hypergamy, all this shit, that's a big part of it. Why girls have like over validation. So what I'm saying is this. When you meet a girl through cold approach, me looking at your Instagram right now, do not give that shit. And the reason why is because women are always looking for reasons to disqualify you as a potential suitor. Right. So if your IG is low value and she looks at it, right? Maybe she contemplated like going on a date with you and she looks at your shit. She's like, yo, this guy's a lame. He has one picture. This shit's on private. This is weird. This is a weird ass headshot. She's going to curve you just for that. So don't give her any ability to fucking flake on you when the odds are already stacked against you. You only give your IG if it's optimized and it's high value. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even give your IG to girls you meet through cold approach, bro. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's all I want to add on that. Right. So
make sure you fix that, and then and once it's fixed, then you can start fucking with the IG shit. Other than that, stick to the dating site, stick to the cold approach. All right. All right, bro. Appreciate the call, bro. All right, people. I got to head up out of here. Oh, you want to say one more thing, K-Zach?
Real quick. Hop on that bad boy membership because your boy Lucario can give you some. He can give you some. He can tighten you up, bro. Hop on that shit.
Real talk, man. Real talk. So, guys, man, everybody tuning in. I appreciate y'all tuning in. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Myron. Shout out to K-Zach, and tell everybody where they can find y'all. You know what I'm saying?
You want me to go first? Okay.
You can go first.
So yeah. Guys, my IG's Unplug Fit. My website's unplugfit.com. Obviously, I'm a fitness coach, but you know I like to come on here and chop it up because I had to learn the hard way all this shit that I'm teaching you guys being here in Miami. My IG Unplug Fit, Twitter Unplug Fit, Facebook Unplug Fit. I post fitness content all the time, and also game stuff as well. I just made a YouTube. It's been blown up. It's Unplugged Fitness on YouTube. Post a lot of content on there. I'm going to bring Lucario on my channel. We're going to do an interview talking about gaming in New York City, especially post-COVID. And yeah, bro, it was good, man. And yo, I don't mean to beat up the young guys in here talking about IG stuff, but I really want to hammer that home, guys, that IG is another realm. And if you're not prepared for it, don't go into it because it'll fuck you up in the long term. That's all I'm saying. We want you guys to win, bro. That's all I got. Thanks for having me on, Lucario.
Okay, all right. So, K-Zach and 20. Just Google the shit. If you Google the shit, like the first 2-3 pages is going to be me. You know what I'm saying? So just go ahead and click the link, subscribe. The Facebook shit. The only reason I even got the Facebook shit is to promote my YouTube shit. I really don't give a fuck about Facebook like that. But, Kerry, which is my real first name, my government name, Kerry, K-Zaggin without the 20. Kerry, K-Zaggin. Go ahead and do that. And let me say this to add what Myra was saying. You guys need to perfect the one-on-one cold approach game first before you even do this dating shit online. Perfect that first, because if you ain't got that perfected, you try to go online, you're gonna get your ass ate the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Right. And let me shout out to some of the people who send donations. Shout out to my dude Broderick with the $5 joint on Cash App. Appreciate you. Shout out to my dude Robert with the $5 donation. Shout out to my dude Joel with the $20 donation, and shout out to my dude Desan with the $10 donation. We appreciate it. Appreciate all donations. Goes to the documentary, goes to the space, all that other good shit. And we will see you guys later. And
One
make
last
sure
thing, Lucario. Guys, donate to Lucario's stream, guys. Go join the Bad Boy membership. Like, Lucario
Right.
is one of the hardest working fucking dating coaches. Like, he goes on stream like 2 times per day. And
Right.
he's giving you guys free fucking game. He's bringing us on, and we're giving you guys advice. Like, yo, you guys gotta like support this man. He's been doing this shit for fucking over a decade. Like, it just we gave you guys value right now with the IG shit, how to run IG properly.
Like straight games. So
yo, man, and this is just a fraction of like behind the paywall shit. Because like we bring Lucario in as a guest in our seminars as well to like talk, and he gives out amazing advice, guys. So donate to the stream if you can't join the Bad Boy membership. And keep funding this guy's content, bro. He's like really giving it to you guys for free, man. Fuck. I appreciate it.
Appreciate everybody who donated. And so we will see you guys again later this week. We'll see. All right. So I'm gonna holler at y'all. All right, y'all be safe. All right, let me end this.